Hello everyone, in this video I'll show you AI code generation tool of new generation Windsurf from Codium. It is really cool because it can work not with small code snippets and auto-completion, but it can work with huge projects, understanding what needs to be changed and providing context for itself, because it works based on AI agents and it can make a task for an agent to analyze the code, to search for specific line, also to change it, also to run tests for it, or run some terminal commands to install dependencies. So let's have a look how it works. And I find such an application to test it, not to be too small, not to be too large. We'll create a dashboard to compare activities on 3 different repositories: Angular, React, and Vue, popular front-end frameworks. So we will create a dashboard app. And for the requirements, I said that we need front-end based on React and a backend based on Python. And I took React specifically because I'm an Angular developer myself, and I wonder what I can do with just Windsurf without knowing actually React. Also, we will specify what repositories do we need to take into account. So it's going to be, as I said, Angular, React, and Vue. I would like to ask Windsurf to create a graph of those activities. Oh wait, that's too early. I want to provide all the requirements to show you that it can generate really complex stuff. So also I want to do some caching to cache API calls. Also, I would like to provide information to Windsurf that I have my keys for GitHub and OpenAI already in global variables, global environment variables. Also important one to let know Windsurf that we want to take into account GitHub API rate limits, not to be just banned, because we are going to request a lot of commits and information there. And also just specific of my laptop that I have firewall here, and I want to make sure that port number of the server of Python server is not conflicting with my firewall. So that's good enough for start. Let's see what it will do for us. And it creates some requirements. And I already want to say that I would like to use Poetry for Python, Poetry tool, Poetry dependency environment tool. And here we meanwhile can accept all the code that it was generated, and also agree to generate React app with a comment. Let it finish, and after we'll ask to rebuild it with Poetry tool, not with requirements.txt. Generate some dependencies for React. Looks like we are there. Some extra packages for front end. I see some chart packages, also package to do asynchronous HTTP calls. Now it tries to update React app script. And we will also accept it all as well. And while we encounter some error, doesn't matter, let's continue to redo our requirements to Python. PyProject was generated for us. We can install the dependencies. It's created virtual environment for us. I see that it's created nice instructions Flask, how to run, install dependencies, and so on. So now we can open our terminal. Yes, accept all the changes. Yes, please. And open our terminal and run both backend and I'll just copy command from here. That's our backend server, and I'll open one more terminal to start front-end application as well with npm start command. It's loading. As was generated. Here's some nice. And as we see, that's a nice comparison of Angular, React, and Vue now in graph with commits. Well, definitely not bad. We compiled within, I don't know, 10-15 minutes. We have backend and frontend running. Let's go further and let's explore what we can add from OpenAI API. And for the requirements I have here, I want to summarize changes per repository and provide some feedback. Let's say, let's be monthly. Yes. Also, we need to specify because AI tend to use old version of OpenAI API, so we will say that we need fresh new syntax. Well, that's right. It will try to update our existing application. As we see, one more dependency to add to our packages. Sometimes we are running out of, we are running too fast, so we end up with some call limit for the tool, but we can just say, please proceed. And it knows within the session where to continue, and it will go further. With updates. So we can open, check that dependency edits, nice. We can accept it all. And now updates for front-end application. Also some updates here. We accept it. Some additional comments. Let's see whether we need to. Oh no, we already have it. So that's only the. It's called core, but in fact that should be view. But the rest, we have some nice even with numbered bullet points, description, what went there for the last 30 days. Well, definitely not bad, I would say. Also, let's add monthly switcher to show information for different months. And also I would like to see, when you switch the months, I would like to see loading indicators. More updates for our server. Yes, we will accept. And more updates are provided for our front-end application. A few more seconds to go. More changes. Now I hope it's nice loading indicators and switcher for months. And you see you can select, nicely select year and the months. And let's see what they did in September. You see loading indicator for summary. Activity for commits is already there and it was loaded. I see some errors. Well, that's fine. In general, we have complete application. within 20 minutes. Probably you will take 10 more minutes to fix some bugs to have more nice styles, but it's ideal for prototype, and I believe it will work for also for your big project. If you face some difficulties or you discover some interesting cases for Windsurf, please share within comments section. Thank you for watching.